Thank you. Anything else you'd like to say? Yeah. Wait till we do introductions or whatever, and then you can.
Oh, I can follow.
Yeah, great. All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Today is July 14th. And it's our age-friendly Millinocket committee meeting. Sent out the agenda, the paper copies that I have. I still have an extra one on the table. I think everybody's got one. And so to start off, I did send out the June 9th meeting minutes, so I'm hoping everybody get a chance to look at them. I do have one hard copy. If there's any changes that need to be made, speak up now or forever hold your peace, right? Any reason why they shouldn't be posted to the town website? Did you look at them, Tom? Thumbs
Yeah,
up?
I'm good.
Everybody good? All right. All right. So the rest of I realized that previous meeting minutes, even after I said like, okay, I'll get these sent to the sent to the town website, I hadn't done that. So recently they're all updated up until this meeting. So they can be found on their past meetings. So we're gonna go right into the second part, this number 2 on our agenda, and it's the Handy Helper Work Group update. And I'm sorry, Tracy, apparently I forgot to add you to the last email about the meeting, but I know John and Grace and I met and we got tons done. We made some big decisions, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so would either
Amazing.
one of you want to give a quick update or do you want me to keep rattling on?
Carry on.
I
You're doing
shouldn't have
great.
given you a choice.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
All right, so basically we do have I think the form, we have a paper form and a Google form to start initial phase of volunteer recruitment because we can't have a handy helper program until we have handy helper volunteers actually to help lead the program. So I actually, how many times am I going to say actually today? So I sent our paper copy to town manager. I want his blessing before it goes live. And I know you both are working on or have finished the Google form, so we'll have a couple different ways for people to sign up to be a volunteer. And we made the decision that we would go live. We'll have a launch date between July 22nd and the 24th. I think that coincides when the town newsletter goes out. Is that correct, Grace?
Newsletter will go out on the 25th.
Okay.
And we wanted it live a little bit before that so that it's ready. And then the newspaper on the 28th. Is that the date?
Okay.
That Tuesday? Is that right?
Yep. And that was one of my to-do lists, right? We will send that to his sister Shelley and have her write up something for the newspaper. Okay.
Yeah, and we can do the social media posts in between those two or.
Anything else you would like to share or say about that?
I think we're doing great.
We think we're doing great.
I think with social media too, like
Yes.
if you're thinking about tagging partners,
Mhm.
it might be good to talk about who those are so that it can, we can
Mhm.
just get it, be tagged in it, and then it can go on from there.
Get farther.
Yeah, that's right. So like as far as like you're suggesting like the library, the collaborative.
Yeah, definitely the library, the collaborative, maybe the town.
Yeah.
Who else? Architauden, maybe?
Yeah.
Could we think about maybe some of the philanthropic orgs?
Churches in the churches. Yeah.
I'm not sure about like how they look at tagging, but yeah, maybe just giving them a heads up. Like, I'm not sure, I don't know.
Or even
Grace, how you
or an
like
email.
navigate through that.
Yeah, I don't know. Or send it to them directly.
Yeah.
They have it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what I was thinking, it doesn't necessarily need to be like through Facebook or tagging, but we did send electronically. Yeah.
And just let them know it's out there and maybe give them like, a easy way to get to the link so that they could just send it out. Right, Anna? Thank you.
I agree with you completely.
Wow. What
Yeah, they made. Because we'll have to continue to meet and just think about our process after we do get people that respond to say that, yes, I want to volunteer, because then we're gonna, we need to figure out how to do that volunteer, the program coordination around that. Who's gonna maintain the list? And then, once we do have volunteers in place, how to deploy and say, here's what we have to offer and who's gonna respond to requests. So we still have some of that the stuff in the background to work
Yep.
out. going forward.
Agreed.
And we weren't quite sure how long.
Any other questions?
Any information on mobilized battalions still that you can look back on, because we did the same thing for mobilized battalion.
So I know.
And all of our volunteers and coordinating. Just an idea.
So I'm sure there's some historical information back there, how we did that, even though mobilized Catan no longer exists and it was ported over to just the help desk sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is something that we've done before.
Mhm.
We'll just have,
Especially for the drivers and like coordinating who's willing to do it. I was just thinking.
yep. Thank you, Melissa, even though you're not on camera and people can't see you, I appreciate your input. All right. So if everybody feels okay so far about our progress with that, because this was like a major project that we wanted to work on this year, we're just we'll keep communicating internally.
I just was thinking about like training, like, are we gonna,
Yes.
I'm sure you all talked about it, yeah, so I don't wanna get in the weeds about it, we can. Have it.
Yeah, so at that last work group meeting, we did talk about the admin structure. So we'll need someone to check the Google form responses and respond to volunteers with the background check form and town waiver. And then follow up with that person once the background check is back from East Millinocket Police Department. And then we probably need to come up with some volunteer do's and don'ts that can be brought down into a concise document. And we did discuss, do we want there to be like a volunteer training / orientation for that? And do we just do one of those per quarter? Do we do those with people as they come, or how do we want to do that? So that was one question that we kind of had left over.
Is the background check paid for by the volunteer, or how does that work?
Anna, do we
I
pay?
can speak to that. That's a free use of our agreement with the PD. So East Millinocket Police Department does that for us, and there's no cost.
Can I ask you another question, Peter? Is
Sure.
that like state, federal, and DHHS, or is it just state, or what are the caveats with that?
That I don't know, but I can
Okay.
find out.
Yeah, just to have it ready if somebody asks,
Sure.
because I know somebody will.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think we talked about that in our work group too. It's like what would preclude or like what would negate somebody to be able, not to be able to be a volunteer. Yeah, we got to be clear on the guidelines, criteria. Yeah, who's screened out, who's screens in, sort of thing.
Yeah, that, what we get was, this will be a state of Maine. It won't be a national, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
be just a state of Maine. That's what everybody uses. That's what we use for the rec department, and everybody uses that.
Okay.
The federal one is, you gotta go through the FBI, and that's very expensive.
Yeah.
So does the town already have a policy? Because I know there's a volunteer form on
There's a volunteer policy.
a volunteer policy. Okay.
Yes, and it's got your vote on it, Counselor Danforth.
Yeah,
So
I just haven't looked at it for a
the
while.
background waiver.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier. It's
And then- see.
it's relatable. It's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll review that then. Thank you. Okay. Yep. No,
Do
all
you
those are
want
all-
me to forward you a copy of it?
Sure, that way I would have it,
Sure.
yeah. Thank you, Peter.
Could link into the notes.
Right, right. Yep.
On the communications side of things, I had a couple of action items that I was assigned, and so I did draft a press release for the announcement about the program. Also, I have basically, it's not like a layout, but it's more of like a blueprint for what can go onto a rack card for the Handy Helper program. I also did a radio script and somewhere around here, I also have a document that was kind of like a wish list for website stuff that we could send to Design Lab.
So do you know for radio, will we need to come up with some funds to pay for a spot, or is that a free?
So I believe that usually for public service announcements that they don't charge. So that for public service announcements.
It would be free for.
Yeah. Well, come on in.
Nobody, there's no way to be quiet. You make a great entrance. We love it.
That door can't be quiet.
Yeah, yeah, doors, as much.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have bells on all my doors.
Okay. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
like another great update and add to that because there is communication related to this. So thank you, John.
Welcome. My pleasure.
Okay. We were just going over the progress that we've made with our Handy Helper program, and we're ready to launch our volunteer recruitment piece of it in July, which we are now, and we just talked about July 22nd to the 24th. We've got a 2-3 day window. Get ready to push it out there.
Great. Yeah,
Social-
apologies for being late.
Yeah, no worries.
It's unavoidable.
Yeah, through social media and print.
And I think if you're gonna talk about training, Dan Rogan's had some really good, like, process through them activating volunteers through the gear library, so he
Okay.
might be able to give you some tips and tricks about best practices.
Yeah.
Okay,
Might be a good resource.
Definitely.
thank you. Good. Anything else?
So, you got the blessing from the town manager on the form?
No, I actually just sent the most updated one to him prior to this meeting, so
Gotcha.
I will follow up with him, so he has it in his inbox.
Cool.
I know most of the elements of Grace has gone over with him, and so I don't think unless he catches a typo or doesn't like the way something looks,
Yeah.
I think it's probably
Gotcha.
95% final, but no, I want I want to go through all the process.
Grace, is that the same one we looked at earlier?
I think I just showed you the digital one earlier. So this is the print version.
Okay,
But they're basically.
They're basically the same,
Yeah.
but
okay. I mean, the one we reviewed is great, so I'll tentatively say, yeah, go for it.
Very good.
But I'll take a look, and if I have any concerns, I'll let you know.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then I know that there was a question about whether or not we needed to run any of this by the town's legal counsel, to make sure that i's are dotted and t's are crossed and all that.
Peter and I this morning just looked at our volunteer application form and the background check waiver and the volunteer policy, and it seemed like they would work for both.
That's so pathetic. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Very good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we're getting there. We're getting those T's crossed and I's dotted.
And I'll confirm with Design Lab today that we've got stuff coming for them to get up on the website, so they're ready.
So when you ask for volunteers,
I do, but it's just all truncated.
Okay, we got a question coming. I might need help answering it.
asking from my point of view as
Okay, as a
a volunteer,
okay,
what I need, since I already have applications, background checks and everything through the school and through town. Would I need to do one for this as well on top of it, or is what I have through the town applicable for this?
good question. So if
So
somebody's
it's
already,
not double.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, if we're using the same.
Yeah,
format,
that's good.
go.
Yeah, we've already got it on file, so you'd be all set.
So yeah,
Is
I
that
think-
Melissa?
it is Melissa, you
Yeah.
could recognize
Oh.
her, voice, but she does not want to be on camera, so we're respecting
Sure.
So
I mean, like that would.
that. You'd be covered, yeah.
Some of the volunteers already have.
Yes.
them on
So
file.
do we need a place to say, you I've already have one there, or you just check off, yes, I can do a background check, and we would,
There might be a spreadsheet on the backside that just says background check and the dates that it's applicable, so that it's just all in one place.
Is the town one, that's something still that needs to get done annually. So-
Mhm.
Yes, everything, yeah.
Yeah, so you would just need the the end date. And note that, you know, just check it.
And I think we're a small enough group now, like he recognized your voice, so Melissa, like somebody that's a volunteer. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
if you're going to say like volunteer application,
Yeah.
age friendly on that too.
Yeah.
And, or the helping hands on that one.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah, because it has the
Mhm.
different types of volunteers,
Yeah,
so we could just
okay.
add that onto that.
Oh,
That's
very
a good
good.
idea.
If it's one less thing
Yes.
Yeah.
that you have to do or make or anything, just,
That's good.
Nope, that's a good,
Yeah. So at the beginning, there might be some
yeah,
duplicate,
it
but
might
then
be
it'll,
duplicates at the beginning, but. It might be easier for you guys.
Mhm.
yeah,
If there's a.
very good streamline. Thank you. Very good point. Any other questions from a volunteer's point of view that we?
Age range for volunteers.
And so we talked about that at one other meeting.
Mhm.
And so if we had, I guess, kids that were like sort of in high school or younger, or were, we want to make sure they were paired with an adult that had passed the background check. I mean, we need to figure that out
Yeah.
too.
Any of the
Yeah.
volunteers that I bring in for the town or anything like that, they have, it doesn't matter. If they're in high school,
I would
They fill
agree
out
that they
an
just need to be.
application and everything, yeah.
Okay.
But I was thinking more like. If members of the public need their lawn done, if they're elderly and they need their lawn taken care of, there's no reason that a. Freshman and sophomore in high school can't. Help out with that,
Mhm.
but have a restriction on what they,
Yep,
you know, what you put them with,
right.
it's coming out correctly.
Yeah, no, we'd have to parameters if it's an outdoor work and it's outdoor inside, not, indoor work and that sort of thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are things that we need to write up and have very concrete and clear. Yeah, based on age.
There is a parameter of liability though,
Mhm.
so I think we just, we just need to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we don't get into the. You know. Just considering, if somebody's on someone's property and they get hurt or something happens, yeah. Cause I think that list, when we started talking about the handy helpers, was very specific to like. That's not to say somebody couldn't fall off a ladder in somebody's house and then
Mhm.
what happens from there.
This is just me not seeing anything that you guys have done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you bring up a good point about.
But I was thinking like in the winter, snow shoveling, like, and they can get their community service that way too.
Mhm.
So, but there's no reason that a freshman can't go shovel snow
Yeah.
or rake leaves.
Mhm.
And so if it's gonna be involved with community service, we should have that link with the school.
Absolutely.
So that there's that
Yes.
coordination.
It's a layer
A
of.
layer, yeah. Accountability and just.
Kind of give them another option, because they
Mhm.
need 30 hours in order to graduate, which is not hard. to
Yeah.
complete.
They could start them.
They can start them in middle school, they can start
Okay.
working on their volunteer hours, yes.
You're not supposed to all do it like during your senior year.
You're supposed to do it all a week
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take time off.
Actually, they would prefer them to really start in the middle school, because then when they get to high school, they have jobs,
Sure,
so.
yeah,
It's
it's a great way to think.
Yeah. A little bit easier to start them.
Yep. Okay, because we did, and I'll share this with you, Melissa, because we do have like a seasonal outdoor work like raking leaves or whatever. It's like, we're not gonna take on ongoing regular chores. So it's like projects that we can come in, so I will share that with you too. But we also did have that discussion if there's some for the students, for their service hour, community service hours, that somebody could help with a project like that or spearhead that and make that happen. Like you said, it'd be another layer, another opportunity. Yep. Okay. Anything else? You guys are a lively group. All right. So I'm happy to report. We have some great news, and I have it here on the agenda, and I sent it out. When I got an email to say that we've been selected to receive the 2025, is that correct? 2025 should be 2026, right? I think Beacon Community Award from AARP. I'm hoping that. Look,
Did they get it
I got a
last year?
typo. No.
You get it this year
2020
because of-
because of what, perhaps, I need to look at that because I think I just like sort of copied and pasted something. So anyway, we got a Beacon Community Award from AARP. Didn't get a lot of information and I haven't had the follow-up email yet, but it recognizes organizations and individual excellence in serving older adults. So as our town is an age-friendly community, we've been recognized, and so I'm very excited about that. And I'm hoping, because we can take up to 6 people to go receive this award, and it's going to be October 6th in Bath at the Maine Maritime Museum. So I'll put that out there, and if somebody, if we want to carpool and go, I would really love having some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys can
Yeah.
put that on
I'm
your
looking at the calendar.
put that on your calendar and let me know. And October 6th, I'm not sure what day that falls on, but it'd be great.
Tuesday.
A Tuesday? Okay. I'll see who can go and make it a joyful event, right? Well, more to come on that. I know they'll get some PR out about that. Well, that's really exciting, because we've been at this for a while and we've got more work to do, but we've been plugging away and we've grown exponentially. Look at the rest of you around this table. Yeah. All right. And I know Tom responded, he was very excited. He's been at this the longest. He's been at this the longest, so thank you, everybody. We'll move right along into member updates. I can take a breath if somebody else wants to pipe in, if you've got something to share with the rest of the group. What's going on in your world? Might somehow be related to age-friendly work, community work.
I'll start.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yes, of course. So just wanted to say thanks to John Martin from MML. We have made the leap into a regional calendar that is on the Katahdin Collaborative website, but we have like piloted the initial wave of contributors. So that is the town and the library. And Michelle, did you get that? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of who was in the room. I think, did Jane get an invite?
I got an email.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I
So
did
maybe
get an email, so yes, thank you.
open it. Yeah.
I got an email, like,
Open that
connect to the
email,
calendar.
yeah,
See,
exactly.
It's a whole new color on my calendar. It's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. And so you can, there's instructions about how you can then put your events on the collaborative so that it's kind of a one-stop shop.
It worked very well.
And so I
It's
think
very
that's
easy
well
to
done.
find.
More updates
Yeah,
would be good.
yeah, it's perfect.
Yes.
And John is happy to help if you don't know how to do it.
Yes. I appreciate
PA
it.
Are you calling me out?
I'm not, I was just assistant,
Technically
providing you some technical.
Savvy,
assistance.
yeah, I'm.
So that is happening and that's great. It's a wonderful, acknowledgement of the shared leadership within the Katahdin Collaborative. So we're super happy about that. We are working on some food security initiatives. Nicole is kind of spearheading that, but Diana had done some work in the background in our Google workspace to really kind of map it and do some additional work with what Robin had done last year.
Yep.
So she just expanded
Okay.
it and did some asset mapping and some really good stuff. So we're gonna work on that and move that forward. We did get a grant, very small grant from the Maine Council of Food Councils, Maine. I hate asking them, something like that, the Maine Council Network Food Councils, it's very confusing.
Okay.
So we are gonna use that to move it forward. I know Grace is involved in the community gardens and so is Cash Stewart, and they did some really cool stuff at the school with their sister.
Yeah.
So
Heard about
it's
that.
really cool to see that that initial meeting, seeing things kind of pop up to the surface that we just kind of talked about, but other people are kind of taking those initiatives and running with them. Also, we're doing some work in the transportation space. I just signed an MOU with Sierra Club for transit to trails work. which is super exciting. So transportation to outdoor spaces, which is cool. I know, look at that, look at that
Yeah.
face. And then also in the workforce, transportation space we're working as well, which also lends itself to then thinking about how do we move around older people that want to socialize and get to the grocery store or whatever it is. So that's all interrelated, but we're thinking of adding layers at a time and when there's some excitement in certain committees. And it would be like contracted, not contracted, but coordinated transportation. So there would be volunteers, but it would be expanded to like public transportation. So there is a transportation plan out there. We're just kind of trying to like figure it all out, get funding for it and move it.
So is that when you talk about volunteer club, that would be the funding source you put a proposal in, or like what exactly?
Right now, they're just moving ahead with technical assistance, so we're working as a group. But they're gonna help get funding,
Okay.
which is great because their reach is really far. And when you talk about public transportation and the load it takes off the environment,
Mhm.
that's a good thing, and they want to be involved in that.
So,
So she was throwing out all sorts of funders the other day, and I was like, oh, okay.
so funders for actual, the transport, the vehicle or a van itself, okay?
And the
Not-
coordination
Oh, wow.
and yeah, all of it. That's all.
Yeah, we'll have to have a meeting. Actually. Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the very beginning stages, but yeah, we need something.
We
So
do need
exciting.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
very good, Tracy.
thank you. I think that's all I have.
Okay.
Oh, and the heating security, we got $1,500 for Paige to continue her fundraising
Okay.
consultantship. So
Okay.
that was from MDF because we participated in a hub. So
How nice.
yay.
Yeah, I just heard from her today. She apologized for not being up to speed and she took on more than she was supposed to.
I
She's
literally
literally a
thought,
memo
yeah,
and something.
it's fine.
Yep.
Which is next week.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I wasn't really like, I know she's busy, we're busy, everybody's busy.
Right.
so.
Good. Oh, that's all good news. Thank you.
Mhm. Oh, and we're gonna do a podcast, me and John.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I thought that was already gonna be done by now.
Well, we're still waiting on those all in placards for our little tiny mics.
All right, a podcast, so we all know what's going on all the time.
Yeah.
To tie it
Yeah.
into your,
Yeah.
your resource that you just created is events. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is really just about pointing people back to the calendar. This is entirely just to make the calendar go.
Podcast is all about the calendar.
Yeah.
In our very much radio voices.
I'll just
I'll
put
do
that
it.
on every morning while I'm getting ready.
Our
That's
NPS
okay,
voices.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Instead of
that's-
Alexa, we've got.
Oh, gosh, that would be terrible, but yeah.
Call-in show?
It could be a walk-in show.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd have to get another mic, but we could share. I'd be like,
I'll just send you people.
there you go. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. You always got something brewing.
Yep,
Yep, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
there's a lot going on.
Yeah, good.
Oh, and we just
Excuse-
went to, yeah.
But wait, there's more.
There was a meeting at KHAC yesterday about.
Haddon Higher Education
Yes,
Center.
thank you. And they were talking about how, the health of the center and the, kind of bridging that gap since UMA left and what that looks like. And so there was some good conversation about, non-traditional learners, older learners,
Yeah.
non-traditional students, first gen students, so all good stuff. And there's a construction academy that's happening at KHEC.
Okay.
The Tom Higher Center, which is cool, and it's open to anyone, so,
Cool.
yeah, just contact them.
So you can learn to be a builder?
A contractor,
A con-
yeah, that's
okay.
gonna be just general contracting, like, knowledge. You get boots and, I just go for the boots, but no,
Yeah.
and the knowledge, no.
No free boots.
The free boots.
I know, the
Yeah,
Christ's
they-
sakes.
Culinary arts gave you knives and
Yeah,
aprons.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's through the American is it American General Contractors, AGC? I don't, me and acronyms, but
Something to do with the Alphon,
Yeah.
right?
yes, it's
That
through the
part of the
Alphon
Alphon,
and
yeah.
the and Eastern Maine, so all good stuff.
Cool, very cool.
And if you don't go on to the next person, I'll just keep going.
I mean, Deb has some great programs there.
It does,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome,
I
and we
love
need to
reading. We need-
socialize those because
Yeah.
I think
Construction Academy.
people of all ages can take advantage of that.
Mhm.
That is super cool.
We can come back to you, Tracy, if you have anything
No,
else.
I feel like, no, thank you.
Anything at the library that we?
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go or you want me to go?
You go.
Okay. So, yeah, we got lots of stuff, and on like kind of the socialization side, our senior coffee chat's going strong. The history buff roundtable's going strong, having lots of fun, good engagement for that. We've got a chair yoga program that's going on for seniors right now. That's full. Giant thank you to Tori Gray for doing that here. We've got a Mahjong group and a crochet group that are meeting here every week. So lots of different opportunities to meet people with similar interests here at the library. Socialization is obviously a very important part of being an age-friendly community. We in that spirit, we've got summer hours right now for the library. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays we're open till 6:30, and so that hopefully makes it a little bit easier for working people to get here and all that. We've got our summer reading program just launched. We did our big kickoff. Darling's ice cream truck was here. That was great. Everybody had a ton of fun. So kids are doing their reading and they're getting their gibbets, and everybody loves their gibbets. And so, yeah. And then we also have a little talked about but brand new adult summer reading program. Thank you to Anna Jensen.
Pick up
Do
a
we
bingo
get gift-
cards. You do not get gibbets, but you do get entered in a raffle
Oh,
for gift cards and a couple of other prizes that.
Why are we hearing about this now?
Well,
Here you go.
Stop by the circulation desk,
Yeah.
pick up your bingo card.
oh
for
my
summer reading.
gosh, that's amazing.
so
Did
yeah,
that launch? It's launched.
It's launched. It's very low key this year. We,
Okay.
kind of the trial run.
Yeah.
but, you
Pilot.
know, yeah,
Pilot.
Pilot,
exactly.
pilot adult summer reading program. So there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot to it. Do
Yeah.
your bingo, bring it in. We'll
Yeah.
write your name down. We'll do a raffle in August. Couple of raffles in August.
Yeah. And then just my last thing is we are on the docket for Penquis LIHEAP meetings here at MML. For the
Oh.
past several years, we have arranged to be able to be a place where people can come to, so they don't have to go to Lincoln or Bangor. Yeah, so we're on for that, and so we will be having HEAP meetings right here at the library and trying to make it easier for the community to access these resources. So
I know those filled up quickly in the past, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely, they do.
And are they like at the end of the summer as opposed to, I know they try to do them early. I know, like July even or August. Do you know when they're coming here?
First I've heard of is August.
Is August, okay.
Ours are starting. The regular ones that will be here, I believe, are starting in late September,
Okay.
but don't quote me on that, internet.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I will have more for that at a different meeting. But yeah,
no, that's good news.
Yeah.
That's good news. We started that and they continue to have a presence. So
Yes.
appreciate that happening here.
so, and if anybody sees any resource gaps in the area, or you are aware of a program and you're like, man, I wish more people knew about that, just holler at me and we will get them more well known and set up something here at the library.
I'm looking over into my corner here. Do you have anything for as community member updates or anything that you want to share that's going on?
Just been dealing with getting my kids out.
Okay. to move on. I'm back around.
What's new with
Yeah.
Arcticat?
It's quiet right now.
Okay.
Very quiet, yeah.
Not anymore, because you said the keyword.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I already feel it. Today was one of those,
Mhm.
where did this come from?
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Keeping busy enjoying the summer. And I know you mentioned the community garden. I've been very active in that as well. It's really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've got all the planters spoken for. and- Yeah,
We're still working on the water system.
yes.
That's the challenge.
I've been carrying my water the ants. And ants.
I live across the street,
Okay.
so if you need water, come fill up at 56 Congress. We have an outside
Awesome.
spigot.
Or there's a stream. I watch Grace
Stream,
just
yeah.
very gracefully go down and
That's
I-
not
yeah,
very
We used to have a
accessible.
volunteer who could go down to the stream. Or like once a week in a barrel.
okay.
We need to get a water pump. Just a
Yeah,
small
what's the
hand
thing?
pump.
Is there a way to like suck it out of the stream? and
There's
Yeah.
a water
Yeah.
pump. And we went down the other night, tested it out, and
Did
it
ya?
does work, but it needs a couple more pieces
Okay.
of them to get installed.
Gotcha.
And then the barrel leaks, so
Mm.
it
Okay.
needs to be patched, but all doable.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's just finding
Yeah.
an evening to get over there and
Right.
do that, and then to order the parts for the.
Doesn't- Oh, sorry, yeah. Just thinking back when we had the trees planted in Veterans Park, doesn't the fire department have like a tank or something?
They have a
that
tank, they go around and they do the planters,
Mhm.
but the hose for that is only 25 feet long. So they can't reach
Quite rude.
the Garden State Street. That was our
Yeah.
hopeful solution early in the spring,
Get a new hose?
but
Well,
also maybe
there we-
thinking if we could get just a section of hose that would have an attachment that it could work for their end, that we could leave set up.
Yeah, so luckily all those that have things planted now are, making do, and we're getting a little extra exercise, carrying my water tugs and going down there.
Carrying the
Fun.
water.
Yeah, yeah, so it
There's a
looks
book
great, it
on
looks
it.
great, it looks better than it has, in years past, I have to say, because I've been involved in it.
And has Jeff been working
It's-
on the painting?
And so it's
bits?
got one, it's been painted, one coat and it sucked it right in, it was very dry, and so he plans to finish up, based on his work schedule,
And
so
he
I
has
have.
enough paint?
So I'll have to check with him. I know he's planning on using what's left there anyway, so we've got a nice little work group. and- Yeah. Okay, so that's going well. Any other updates?
Summer concert series starting this Friday, every Friday until September 4th. From 6 to 8 in the park.
In the park.
Awesome. Very
Awesome.
cool.
I have flyers printed, I'll start getting those around.
And do we have like plenty of like seating? I know we had some benches in
The bleachers stay there
bleachers.
all the
Okay.
time. And then I think other than that, it's
BYOC.
bring your own chair
People are
or a
using that.
blanket.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, that parking lot will get closed off in the afternoons ahead of time, so. We'll have to park on the side streets
Yeah.
and then.
Very good. And that was other funding that you received to line that all up. I know that was grant funded.
That was
in the
grant
past.
funded from the main community foundation.
Good.
Awesome, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we not filling that blue water barrel down there?
The pump is not working and then the blue barrel has little holes in it on the bottom, so I need to either patch it or patch that brown one.
It shouldn't have. That was supposed to be a brand new barrel.
I think they come with holes.
What?
No, the water company has those for chemicals and
Well, they're.
I better check. Maybe you got the wrong barrel.
No, well, maybe they dropped a different off, but the one there has holes.
We're missing,
We
yeah.
got, that barrel's got holes in it. It shouldn't have.
Okay.
All right, I'll find out tomorrow what's going
You
on.
just need one.
Definitely holes.
We do need a fill hole. We need to be able to get in.
All
All
right.
right.
That's
Yeah,
never good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the,
Process.
the other thing that Tracy was talking about the Associated Contractors, American Associated Contractors and Maine Associated Contractors
Uh-huh.
at K-Tech.
Yeah.
Moab has also been very involved in that because we want to see them offer a training program here for carpenters because we don't have certification for carpenters. Anybody can go in and tell you they're a carpenter. And so we're trying to push that as well to get that so we would have contractors that actually know how to contract, how to build something. So that's a very worthwhile program if
Yep.
we can make that fly at K-Tech, that would be great.
We're trying, Tom. And this is the first one, and we're talking about a construction academy that
Yeah.
kind of runs the gamut of all the trades. But it just kind of depends on what E EMCC can get together. We talked about a CDL. We talked about some of the skilled trades like plumbing, carpentry, electrical. So yeah, we're working on that.
I feel like they did a CDL when the mill first went down.
Yep, they
Lot-
did.
lot of-
And now it's super
Older guys
expensive.
do
It's
it.
like $6,000 to get a CDL license. It's crazy. So if you can do it through the, Harold Alfon, that would be
Yeah.
great. Also, we're working with Genesis right now, the Genesis Fund, which is a CDFI out of Portland. I
Sure.
don't know.
Probably.
To develop the developer. Which is gonna be cool. So there'd be like a GC component, general contractor.
Yeah, you're using all these acronyms that I have.
Well, I don't know acronyms, but I can spit them out. Yeah, so let's go. They come out, but they don't, yeah, some come out. I don't know, it's iffy, so, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Good.
Very good.
That's super exciting.
All right, so I will just provide one more. I have been attending some of the committee meetings with the SUFU group, who's doing the Jerry Pond Accessibility Improvement Initiative. Yep, and I actually have another meeting with them on Thursday, right at Jerry Pond. But they're planning to have a community meeting, and I just printed out before I came here. The little poster or whatever is not finalized, but August 13th at 1 o'clock, right at Jerry Pond, they're gonna look for a community conversation and try to get other partners involved and stuff. So
Okay.
it's really exciting that there's all kinds of pockets of activity going on.
They should come present at the collaborative meeting in September.
I can work that out. I bet that would be.
Do you know somebody?
I know. Yeah, I might know somebody.
Yeah, I love
I know.
that.
Might be able to
Just
do
a
little
short
connection.
presentation, they might be able to connect with some partners
Right,
there.
right,
So,
yeah, we can. I will send you a meeting invite for when we have another committee meeting, and
Thank you.
perhaps if you're available
Yeah.
even this Thursday when we meet down at Cherry Pond.
Okay.
11 to 1, I have it in my
I'm
calendar.
gonna try to make it to that.
Oh,
one.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
right.
informal and bring your lunch.
Yeah,
So
can
will
you
you
send
wanna-
me the
yeah,
details
oh, good.
thing?
Yeah.
Would you mind doing that?
I wouldn't mind at
Okay.
all, yeah.
Then you can open your regional calendar. if you
Okay.
know.
Okay. Technology. I'm on it.
So
All
I'm a
right,
great
yeah.
helper.
Yeah,
You are. I said, John is. a
I
great
know, I
helper."
was really pleased.
Yeah.
You think technology wise.
Even I could understand it.
Pretty soon I'll learn how to plug things in so the battery just doesn't die. I know, you guys. Oh, goodness. Maybe we were on vacation too long and it's hard to plug back. in. Anything else today? Because we did decide to take August off, so that would be really good. I can send out information about this August 13th meeting. And perhaps if people have time, they can put on their calendar to join that little community conversation. And then September 15th, and I think, John, you already put us on your calendar last time. We kind of talked about not meeting in August and coming back in September.
Sounds like a thing I would do.
15th. And I think we had kind of changed the day because of the holiday, but anyway, the 15th, be our next Charlie meeting here.
Nice.
All good? All right, then I guess right now we can call the meeting at 2:46. We're done. I'll give you back those 14 minutes and left in this this hour that we set aside. And we will look to sign off. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Peter.